But for now, I'm gonna drain some fluid. I'm gonna drain the leak. I'm gonna drain the antifreeze. Hello and welcome to another Xterra video where I work on my truck. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. And on today's video I'm gonna be working on another preventive maintenance, and that involves the infamous the T connection hose, which a lot of older Xterras, and I assume a lot of older cars, they have that issue because it's made of plastic and the antifreeze is flowing through it. So with a constant drop of temperature, the plastic over time gets brittle and it breaks. And of course I'm talking about this T connection over here. I'm gonna post a picture, but basically it's the aluminum pipe, then it changes to the plastic over here, and over time here or here this breaks, and this part plastic as well, that breaks. And once that breaks, all the antifreeze basically flows out, and that could be a big issue. So that's where we're going to be working on there. I will be replacing that plastic with these aluminum parts and this as well. That way I have no issues, I have no worries that this is gonna break, and this is all gonna be good. Actually, this was donated to me by one of my friends. He no longer needed this. He had it for just a little bit of time because he did a V8 swap, so now he has a V8 engine, so he has a different configuration. He doesn't need this. So big thanks to him. And actually I'm gonna include his link to his YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel as well. He does little videos, so go check him out. I guess you're gonna see some V8 action on Xterra. But for now, I'm gonna drain the antifreeze. You don't have to drain it all the way, but I'm gonna drain it anyways because I'm gonna do something else as well. Or maybe you already or maybe that video is gonna come out first, because I'm also gonna be changing the radiator. But I think that video is gonna come out first. But since I'm doing that, I decided to do all of this at one shot. Do this, replace it one shot. So I'm gonna drain the antifreeze and gonna start taking all of that out. And okay, so all the antifreeze is drained out. We actually replaced the radiator. It's a separate video on that, but since now there is no antifreeze in the system, it's perfect time to replace those tubes. So we're gonna replace the long one and the short piece. That way there is no plastic, so hopefully nothing is gonna ever break. So this is gonna be good. So first I'm gonna try to remove this long pipe. That way I'll have more access to the short one, and then I can replace the short one and put the long one in. Now, like anything on this truck, it's always 99% of the time it's a 10mm. So we can remove these two 10mm bolts. Okay, and the nuts are out. So now we can start trying to undo these clamps. Okay, one is out. Now I'm gonna try to remove that one. Now I remove the clamp from where it's been clamping, more further this way. So now with the channel locks, I'm gonna try to slide the hose around to break the seal, but hopefully don't break anything else, and hopefully we can remove it. But actually, if you just pull hard enough, it comes off. So this part is out. So now I'm gonna remove the other side. So now carefully I'm gonna try to remove this part over here. That clamp is all rusted. We might lose more antifreeze. I don't know if there's still more left in the pipes, but that's okay. We're gonna refill it anyways. Okay, the clamp is off. Now we just help with channel locks. I broke it loose. Now let's see if I can remove it completely. There we go. All right, and it's coming out. So now let's see if we can remove the small piece. Now that the pipe is not there, should be much easier. Now let's remove this clamp. Oh crap. Oh well. And as I was doing that, I accidentally broke this. But luckily we have a replacement. So let me fight with this a little bit, and then we're gonna remove it completely. Well, that's not good. It broke inside.
this piece is out. But now I gotta be careful, remove the pieces from inside there.
And as you can see, guys, as I was trying to pull this all out, the piece broke over here and it broke over here. And if you can see, it's all deformed, it's not round anymore, so this could have broken at any time. But luckily nothing broke off and fell into the engine, no pieces fell in there. So now I'm just gonna take this out and put this piece back in place. And the same goes for this can break at any time, all of this plastic, but we're gonna replace all of this for aluminum, and this is not gonna break for sure. Let's just start putting everything back in place. First with this hose that I had to take off, let's put a clamp in place. So let's put a new piece over here. All right, now let's slide this clamp in place. All right, now let's put this back in place, and now let's just slide the clamp back in place as well. And all right, this piece is in, so now let's put the long piece in. Let's guide it where it's gonna be. So let's slide this over the pipe. Okay, now let's push this inside. Hopefully it's gonna go easy. Okay, let's put this over the bolts. Alright guys, I'm running out of daylight, but everything is done. All the hoses installed, the clamps are in place, and the antifreeze is topped off. This was very important, the maintenance that has to be done, because as you saw, that hose just broke in my hands, and that could have happened anytime, I feel like. So I'm glad that this is done. Once again, there is multiple places where to buy these parts. You can buy the expensive version or a budget version, but their bolts just gonna work as fine, and they're gonna get the job done, and you're not gonna have any issues and worries that this is gonna break and it's gonna leave you stranded. So as always, I'm gonna leave all the links in the descriptions to the particular items that I got, in case you guys need to do this as well. And I would actually recommend you to do this, because you don't want that to break. So on this note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you might find it helpful, and as always, until next time, everybody, bye.